ahead and start defining some of the lights in my flower. So I'm taking my thin brush and I'm just kind of going to come in here and call some areas out. And I am painting it relatively thick right now. And this is where I might grab some of this Neil McGilt. So it just glides on so much more easily. And I'll add a nice little gloss to it as well. Just adding a little bit of complexity. Good. I'm pretty happy with that. So the wings, actually, I'm really pretty happy with the level of colors and stuff that I have in there. I'm going to go ahead and grab a little bit of this blue and a little bit of the Neil McGilt. And I'm going to start working on the tips here because they are just a little bit darker. Also helps balance out the butterfly just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to soften that. I'll do a little bit of that down here as well. Okay. And add a little touch of that blue right in here. So it's like his body is a little bit deeper in shade right there. There we go. Okay. Now I am going to add a little bit of pink. So pink is still on that side of the color wheel with the purples and stuff, and I'm just going to grab, because I've already been using it, the Rose Deep, because I really don't want to introduce a new color. I want to stay with colors that I've been using. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit of this Rose Deep and focus a little bit more towards that shading. Add in some white. And I'm moving it more towards, tinting it towards the whiter color. Okay, I'm going to add little touches of this inside my flower here. And just to add a little bit more visual color interest, because I do see that color up in here, so I'm just adding that down into my flower. Okay, and I'm going to separate out a couple of these flower petals, adding a dark. Some of those I'm going to smooth the transition just a teeny tiny bit. There. Okay, now I'm going to add in the details of the butterfly. So for this, I am going to be using I'm going to be using this ultramarine blue. Again, because I'm sticking in the analogous colors. And that I'm going to add a little bit of this rose deep again, making it a very rich, dark purple. Okay, and I'm going to use my Gamsol to help thin the paint down. Now is when I'm moving to even smaller brush. Let's see where to go. There it is. Okay. This, my friends, is a number 0. So you can see how small it is. Number 0. It is like, just might as well be a couple hairs there. But this is a 0 red sable. And I'm just going to dip it into my brush. I actually try not to run this one up against the grid and the bottom of my reservoir, cleaning brush reservoir, because I don't want the bristles to fray. And this is so teeny tiny that you could easily damage them. So I'm just going to lightly dip it in there, pick up some of this color. Let's see, and you can test it out on here to see how much it's going to move. Pick up some paint. Okay. All right. And I'm going to be using my yardstick, so I have something to steady my hand on. Okay, and I'm going to start where it's darkest. Need more paint. And it's fun if some areas get a little thicker like that, because you're not going to be able to see every single line, just like you wouldn't be able to see every single branch. So I can skip some areas, make some areas thicker, some a little bit thinner. And so that gives the illusion that it's moving, right? It's not perfect. You can see it takes a little bit of time, but it's actually very relaxing to do this. Just kind of, the reason why I actually drew out all of these little veins, even though I could paint it over them, is so I could start to see the pattern of how the veins worked in the wings. And so I try and follow that pattern. Yeah, this is really getting pretty. Okay, I'm going to deepen up some of these little lines. So what I'm doing right now, So I've got like a hard edge up here, then a soft edge, because it almost blends in with the background, soft edge. And then I create another hard edge by putting a definitive line in there. Soft, 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 and I'm going to put a little hard edge right here. And that just helps it make it look more three-dimensional. Okay, let's see.